Hello YouTube, I'm the Templar Gamer and welcome back to Let's Play Mountain Blade Warband with the Perisno mod. This is day 703, so we finally passed the 700 day mark. So last episode was, it started off, well, I forget exactly how it started, but it ended pretty decently. We ended up retaking, this castle, the marshal, we've only gained territory so far this war, but it set a bad prelude to something bad. A bad prelude to something bad. Wow, my English kicks ass. So our marshal is about to get murdered over here. I'd like to catch this enemy army. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to him in time, though. Oh, he stopped for me. That was nice of you. Oh, like half my troops, or a third of my troops are injured. Well, whatever. I'd like to take out another lord, that'd be nice. Yeah, sorry about the lack of uploads recently. I recently... Oh, holy shit. Oh my god, am I playing Rome? I'm playing Rome Total War? Oh my god, I swear to Christ. Why are you idiots attacking? Please back up, please back up, please back up. Oh god, I love bridge battles. Holy shit, my game's wrecking. But yeah, I've been going to a couple job interviews lately, so I've been sort of busy with like real life things. And yeah, so just haven't been on the record for just a long time. I'm very, very happy that I get to record again. Gone to a couple interviews. I'm still going to be sending out some applications, but I'm mostly just waiting to kind of hear back from those guys, from the places I went to. Okay, this is an awesome battle. I'm not sure if you guys have ever played any of the Total War games, but especially in the older ones, I remember. I haven't played too many of the newer ones. Actually, I have. That's a total lie. I have all the new ones except for Warhammer. But what the hell are you guys doing? Oh god, they actually can't cross the river. The only way across is this bridge. Oh my, I didn't even know that. Oh wow, I kind of got my horsemen stuck then. Well, luckily we got blessed with 80 archers to be fielded. God, they are still really knocking us out, though. Wow, they're really hurting us. This is annoying. Yeah, so I'll stop that. I almost want to charge my horsemen in. You'll wait, yeah, they just got reinforced, that's it. I think I'll wait till they get reinforced. Shoot a few of them down, and then I think I'll charge across. See that giant right there? I want to take him out. He was on a horse earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's not pathing around these bridge very well, are they? Christ. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. Not really sure how to properly move my men across this bridge. I don't really have enough infantry to hold this. Maybe I should get my horsemen off their horses. That might be smart. Let's get them off the horses, bring them right up here with the infantry. These are archers are kind of running out of arrows. So am I, holy crap. Okay, whatever. I don't even want to kill that guy, it's fine. Oh my god, I got so many of my horsemen stuck over there. Oh, holy crap, they're actually charging now. Well, the horsemen just got here, so that's good. I might actually charge our troops across the bridge. I don't know, I'm definitely gonna get off my horse though and come help. I actually don't have a lot of health, holy crap. More new enemies. I kind of get in here and place them better. I don't think I placed them very well. Yep, no, definitely did not place them well. Companions to me. Archers fucking charge as well. Pile up on the goddamn bridge. I can't even see where the wrong hitting. Can I go over the side of the bridge? No, I can't. There's actually an invisible wall right here. That's annoying. Let's go. Oh my god, my medic's on the field. Okay, well, fuck it, I guess.
We shall earn the favor of the gods.
Okay, whatever. I shot a few people, didn't really get to slash anyone that much. 12 renown, or sorry, 11 renown, 12 morale, 17 dead. It's not horrible. Take you prisoner. Take all of your guys prisoner. It's gonna be a healthy bit of money. Our war chest is looking a little small, I guess, now. We need to recruit some more soldiers. We'll get a few on the way back, I think. Alright, we need to go elect a new marshal. I think the plan is we're going to give this castle to someone. Again, probably Leonidas. Despite him. Yeah, he just got taken prisoner. Jesus. I hope they don't turn around and go after our castle. It says it's under siege. I think that's still from our marshal, though. But yeah, I think we're just going to make whoever has the most troops marshal. God, we have to get 2 damn castles. You know, realize that the second one was retaken. It's been, again, been a while since I played. And I was supposed to be grabbing troops as I came back. That was silly of me. Our medic actually has some more points. Oh, he had a level up. Jesus. 40 intelligence. Probably doesn't need all that intelligence, does he? Probably not. Whatever, you're a trainer now. And you like 2-handed weapons now, so there you go. Ulden also had an actual level up. We do trainer for you. And Iron Flesh. Night's about to end, so we're about to get a bunch of training done. These lands belong to no one. Okay, the castle's no longer under siege, so that army didn't turn around and go after us again. Oh, Christ. He got imprisoned over here. I haven't checked out that castle's defenses. It might be possible to go and rescue him. That'd make him like me a lot. I don't like that that army that we hired is patrolling in the south. It's not really needed there. That's a decent amount of money. I wish we got a little more. Okay. What kind of mercenaries are we looking at? Check. Really none. Oh, you know, someone told me that it'd be a great idea to hire slaves and train them to become garrison members. Someone, it may have been the same person, I'm sorry, I'm just bad about remembering names, whether they're from people or fake names of commenters. But I always forget them, so sorry. But someone said that a long time ago when I first started this game. I don't know if it was in this season or season 1, but they were saying I should hire slaves because they cost very low upkeep. And I thought, and in my mind, they said that because of, oh wow, this guy's like no money left. In my mind, that person said that because I was like, oh, I want more money or whatever. You know, like everyone that I'm, you know, all these troops that I'm hiring cost a lot of money. I wish there were people with lower upkeep that were still good. And in my mind, he was saying that for my party, but he may have been saying get slaves for garrisons. So that might not be a bad idea at all. I think, let's see here, how many troops can I get? I can get another bunch. I don't think there's that much of a stat difference between the two. There's some slaves. I think you can get 5 more. They really, really don't let you get over. So these guys train pretty quick, if I remember correctly. So hopefully we'll be able to train these troops quickly, get them up to a decent level. They're not the best units in the game, but they get up to the higher levels of. They get to like veteran gladiators, if I remember. So not the best units ever, but they're good enough to where if you put them in a garrison, they're gonna actually be able to put up a fight. All right. So first thing I want to do, I'm going to replace him as marshal. First of all, though, I'm going to grant. Why is it? Did I already grant the new castle to someone? Oh no, is the new castle retaken? No, it's right here. Oh, Leonidas also has it. Okay, this is what I was talking about. I think this is back to Leonidas. Okay, a lot of my lords are pissed off. Now I want to go talk to my constable. How many troops do people have? So we have like no troops in the field. So Theobald, he has 35, 32. Finir has 136, 144. I think my wife has the most. She's got a fair amount. I almost want to make her marshal. You know, actually I shouldn't, just because of the fact that she likes me the most. So she's not. If you make someone a marshal, they like you more for it, and people that like them more, like you more for it. So I shouldn't make my wife marshal because she already likes me. Wrong tab. So between Finir and Cerdin, which lord hates me the least? Oh god, I know actually. Okay, here we go. Finir definitely hates me the most. What kind of personality is he? Won't tell me. And he actually has more renown than Cerdin, so that's fine. So I'm going to make him the marshal. One final check, just in case. How much does he have controversy for any reason, like high controversy? No, he doesn't. He's self-righteous. Whatever. Okay, let's make Finir. Oh, Cerdin and him are also friends. Oh, that's good. We got a bonus off of both of them. I'm really high with Finir. Okay, cool. So that's going to have to be a temporary fix. I don't expect the marshal to do anything besides maybe take a castle back that I'm not taking back. My big issue is that Leonidas doesn't really increase the garrisons of these castles very fast. Oh Christ, there's our wife about to... Oh, come and save her. Lord defects. Joined the Zontas. Okay. About to go save my wife. I'm glad we didn't make her marshal because our army just got murdered, but it's still bad because she was, what, one of the 3 lords in our factions that was actually useful. By useful, I mean over 100 troops. Oh god, why tell them to get closer? I feel like in most mods a pretty good number for judging how useful a lord is, or what is it, minimum for judging like how useful a lord will end up being is about 100 troops. You should count them maybe every like 50 soldiers. I don't know, because otherwise you can go and look at like what types of units they're using. You're like, oh, okay, these guys have like 50 knights or whatever, you know, so they're really good. I think that's too much of a pain in the ass. I think it's easier to just be like, okay, this lord has 100 troops, this lord has 150 troops, okay. Okay, our wife uses freelancer soldiers, which are pretty good. She doesn't have our banner on them, though. That's annoying. I'm actually gonna, I think, strike first if I can get around the side. I want to hit their horsemen with my horsemen. This is an old Hakon lord. He's actually quite nasty. Their horsemen. These repositioned infantry. Christ, whatever, just charge, horsemen. Ow! Wow! Whoa! That hurt a lot. Heal, heal. Lost some experience, I don't care at this point. I think I'm gonna charge them, now, my infantry. It's the first time I've ever wanted them to actually go and attack the, cavalry division. Really? I didn't hit any one of them? It's embarrassing. Our wife is not charging with us, which is annoying, but... Christ almighty. I don't expect that. I almost died. I'm dead. Wow, I suck. That was horrible. Wife, please charge, please charge, please charge. Oh, she charged. Yay. Okay, they're really hurting us a lot. Just because we had an ally in the field. You do so much worse whenever you have a friend. If I wasn't king... if I wasn't king of this fight, I would have actually... I may have waited for my wife to lose that fight. If she wasn't like one of my vassals and her loss would like really badly affect my kingdom. I probably would have just let her lose. So I could fight a battle with only me in control. So I'd personally lose a lot less men. Did that make any sense? I hope it did. Oh, hell yeah. What was that? It's got a giant's axe. It's obviously one of our companions, but if they would get a kill, I could see. Oh, is that Tamaris, maybe? That was Arcanus. Hey, Arcanus. He looks really stupid, God. See, that's how I would look if I just went for stats with my armor. I'd look something like that. I'm waiting for us to be at peace for a little while and me to get a bunch of money. And then I'd be willing to go buy a chestplate that looks a little better with our armor. I think we also need some better boots. Is that right? I can't check my inventory. Fair, we have something. What is it? Yeah, our boots. Our boots need to be black. I think the black armor is cool because our faction troops all wear black armor. So I think the king wearing some black armor might be really nice. We mopped up those last troops pretty easily. We lost 20 men, which isn't horrible. Yeah, we didn't actually deploy any of the new troops that we got. Our wife lost 7. Still 7 of them left. We can charge. Our wife has like 40 troops left. She really shouldn't be losing any more soldiers than she already has. She's gonna be useless now. She's we may have saved her technically, but she's needs to go back to her castle. She's gonna be completely useless in any campaigns that go on. Tamaris has had that cool armor for a while. I really like Tamaris' look. Yay, we won! Please let me go. If we capture both, there's 2 enemy lords right now. If we can capture them both, that'd be great. Our wife is extremely happy. No, I wanted to go talk to the other people. What are you doing? I'm gonna ask you, yeah, definitely, I'm gonna suggest for you to go back to your castle. One guy got away, this guy's my prisoner, though. Oh, oh my god, I saved Lord Tactus. I didn't even see that he was part of there. Holy crap, everyone loves me for saving him. Jesus. Oh my god, and I got a bunch of troops. Oh, I just held down the A thing, took all their prisoners. Thought maybe that might work for these guys too. I really, really wish our wife would take these. This mod, lords don't grab rescued prisoners like they do in the normal game. I don't think I want these slaves over the like well-trained troops here. I was just gonna throw all these slaves into a garrison once I had leveled them up enough. Oh Jesus, that's some good armor. Well, would be really good armor. Would be great armor if our party wasn't so freaking decked out with good stuff. Alright, our wife, she actually has 61 troops left. But yeah, see, she didn't take the extra prisoners there. I wonder if there's some condition where they would. Because bandit parties do. Bandit parties take them all still. Ooh, I don't think I'm supposed to make these guys mercenary archers. Ooh, you know, I think I'm supposed to just make them into, I think I'm just supposed to get the male slaves, because they become gladiators. Yeah, because look, so the gladiators have a... They have a wage of 2 dinars. Oh, mercenary archers are also 1. Maybe it's not that bad. That's my wife's escort. Well, I'll go take care of that. We're actually going to win that fight anyway. I'll come and kill this lord. I need to go throw this other lord into capital. One of my castles. The capital's actually a lot closer, though. This bastard isn't charging me, is he? Because that'd be really stupid of him. Hey, he's charging me. Okay, infantry charge back. A 3-pronged assault. And I ran into an invisible wall, of course. I didn't finish the video, but I watched a little bit of a video about Bannerlord. Some news about Bannerlord coming out. And I'm curious to watch it. It's a little strange because I'm very excited for Bannerlord coming out. Oh, I also have to control the freaking garrison. That's cool. I forgot about that. The escort. There are parts of it though where it's like, I don't really know what it is. Have you ever played a game, you know, an older game, you know, like Mountain Blade, and you hear about a sequel coming out, or maybe a sequel has come out, and it's you know it's like a better, more modern game. Well, I shouldn't say that, but you know it's like a more modern game where it's got a lot of, it's got you know, it's really kind of taking advantage of some of the hardware improvements over the years and whatever. I'm not sure if that's quite right how to say it, but you know, you see, you're like, okay, like this is the direction that this game probably should be going in. But you still can't help. Oh hell yeah, we captured him too. Great. But you still can't quite help feeling a little bad about some of the changes you're seeing, and you can't quite explain why. That's how I'm feeling about the new Mountain Blade, because I really, really like it. I like so many things about it, but there's just it seems so right, but I feel like they're going to be making things complicated. I don't know how to explain it correctly. And again, you know, the game's not out yet, so you know things are subject to change and all that. But I can't help but feel that it almost seems like there's some parts of the game that's going to be really complicated, and that's part of the thing that I loved about Mountain Blade. I love about Mountain Blade is that it's like this simple game that still has quite a bit of depth to it, and it's just fun. It's got this combat system, which, let's see, to quote Angry Joe, is easy to learn, difficult to master. You know, that whole thing. Seems like they're adding a bunch of things that like I want to like, but I feel like for some reason they just feel almost out of place in a Mount and Blade game. I don't know, again, it's hard to explain. Like the weapon crafting thing that's coming out. I really, really, really want to like that. And I do, but then it's also like I feel like there's a certain... Oh, hell yeah, another guy joined us. I actually have a village to hand out now, so I can probably give it to him. We need more lords. We still have those 2 lords that are broken. I hope this guy doesn't come like that, too. Oh, he's an old elven lord. He's a sadist, of course, because all of our lords are sadists. Got 700 renown, though. So he's not broken. I don't know what's happening to those other lords. Well then, hello, Lord Lendarion. We're actually an elf ourselves, in case you guys forgot. So it's kind of cool. Ooh, you know what? Actually, he's got enough renown. I actually want to give him Grawl Castle. Because we've been wanting to kind of get rid of Grawl Castle for a while now. Yeah, I'll give you Grawl Castle, buddy. Theobald hates us. It's fine. Theobald only has villages. It's not a big deal. Yeah, how's it going, man? No campaign in progress, it's fine. Yeah, holy crap, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of, we have 4 other lords capture, that's good. I'm a fan of that guy joining us. God, I really want a new, town. Our faction, I don't like all the, we have a lot of castles, but it'd be really help with some of the insecurity of our kingdom to just have another town. I have a bit of money now. Can I improve anything here? Messenger post. I feel like I'd notice if my castle's under attack. Loyalty of the crown. Okay, fine. It's really not a lot of money compared to what we have. Yeah, I don't know. There's something pleasantly simplistic about like tempered elvish noble sword. Okay, that's like the best weapon. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, I'm sure it's not gonna be that big of a deal. But I feel like a lot of people nowadays almost I never turned on the damn music. I'm so stupid. Sorry about that, guys. Jesus, Order of the Faith. What the hell are you guys doing here? Whatever. Perisno army actually is smaller than before. That's not fun to see. Sultan's over here, also not fun to see. I'm gonna venture onto enemy territory. See what's going on. I'll first quickly swing by our castles, see what they're looking like. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people nowadays, with games, they either they almost. God, I keep. Oh, okay. This place does have more troops now. It's got about 20 more troops than before. And the Zon can go to war with the elves. Wonderful. I feel like people underrate simplicity. I understand that, you know, having some complicated aspects to your game is totally fun. I love strategy games and stuff, so I get that. I feel like every once in a while it's nice to just be like, hey, this mechanic or this part of this game doesn't make me want to tear out my freaking, you know, eyes. It's nice to me playing a game where, like, there's parts of the game where I can just be like, okay, A, B, I like B a lot better. I'm just going to choose B. Option B, instead of like, here's 2 options, A and B, but A is like really good for like this reason, or B is really good for this reason. Some people love that kind of stuff. I like that in a few games, but in games like EU4, for instance, there's sometimes so I'm like, I just want to play the game, kind of just chill right now, and then this gives me all these damn options. I just want to play the damn game. They're assembling their army here. That's just an escort. I'm actually going to go scout. I'll go scout out this garrison really quick. I'm not going to be able to catch this lord. Okay, So that's where the king's making his court now, it looks like. No, wait, no. I'm thinking of the Reich. That's the clan. I want to go check out some of these castles here. So that one's got how many troops again? 761. Okay, so we can never take that. No, let's go into the Reich territory. Anything cool in here? Some decent troops, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we just can't take right now. Like, we can't take any towns. I could probably take this castle, maybe. None of our lords are in here. I know Leonidas is in this castle over here, unless they moved him. That's a lot of troops. Oh, he actually tried to fight me. Hey, buddy. Should I let him go if I defeat him? He actually likes me quite a bit. I might. Just to potentially get him as a loyal vassal in the future. We already have 5 of their lords imprisoned. Oh my god, why? Why the Star Wars music? A horrible spawn again. Wait for my infantry to get all the freaking way over here. And it looks like I positioned my horsemen on the wrong side. I really, really want them facing the side with the horsemen. Okay, I'm going to have them loop around this way, actually, instead of doing a circle around them. Should cut across the front. So I'll move up a little further. Maybe you make it all the way up here. I think so. Okay. I'll be honest, this is all my fault. This is a bit of a bold repositioning. I think we'll be fine, though. And attack the infantry division. No, you do not. You're not even near them. Why the hell would you auto-order to attack? I still kind of want you behind the enemy, but yeah. They're on the side with the enemy horsemen now. If we can get the enemy horsemen at a sprint or gallop or whatever the hell you want to call it, or it's called, and while the enemy horsemen are standing still, that'd get a lot of enemies crossed off the list before they can do any damage. This guy looked like a Hakon Lord, right? Can't quite tell, actually. I see a lot of axes. He actually might be a normal clan lord. Oh my god, this Star Wars music. No, stop. Sorry, can't deal with that music right now. Oh Christ, they actually charged. I'm gonna get my horsemen while they're standing still. Crap. Okay, and I actually need to frickin' get the bastards. Light them up, archers. Christ. Yeah, he's a normal lord. Okay. So I got some promotion for the hell I got the headshot. I just go after my archers. Oh crap, they respawn right there. Oh, that's horrible. Jesus, no. They respawned right next to our archers. Holy crap. That's one thing I can't wait till Bannerlord adds. Just a bigger map so I don't need to... It's hard to avoid their spawn. When avoiding it would mean I can't use like a fifth of the damn map. Luckily, it looks like a lot of the enemies who spawned in were actually archers, and they just retreated to the side of the map almost immediately. I just need a longer sword, man. That's another thing I want to put in some effort to go and find if we're ever at peace for a while. You know, have a bunch of money. There is a sword that exists, and it's in the original Turanian kingdom. So that's gone now, but it's mostly been taken over by the, well, the Zon, mostly the elves and a little bit of the Zon. Which means that the stores have about half of that faction, whatever faction that controls it. The markets usually have like half that faction stuff or a third of that faction stuff, and some of the original faction stuff in the market. And it's a sword that has, if I remember correctly, because I saw it when I was doing a test run, because I just felt like giving my guy some troops. I tried the quick save. I didn't even know quick saving was the thing. That's awesome. Battle Advantage is 300. We're still going to get 1 renown, though, from this little fight. How sad. Oh my god, look at those guys just coming. This poor bastard. Watch him still get a headshot on me and kill me. He hit my mount, though. Fine, I'll let you go. Yeah, you have 1,000 renown. You're good-natured. Let your men go. But yeah, so it's a sword that has very similar stats to our own sword, which is, as far as I've been able to find, like, the best sword in the game. Our sword, this sword has very similar stats. I think it has like 50 swing or something, or maybe it's even more swing, I don't know. But the whole point of it's a lot slower of a sword, but the main draw that I had of it was that it was a longer sword, and long swords are great because I hate short swords. I've been using this sword. It's not the shortest sword in the game, but it's so much shorter than the swords that I usually use that it's actually just become such a big pain in the ass. Especially as of late. Oh, Christ, this giants can attack us again. I don't think they will, but they could. Ooh, ooh, oh my god, our army might help us. Nope. Of course they won't. Could have finally gotten my money's worth off of them, you know? It was never to be. Well, it is nice they're at least clearing up bandits around us. That's going to play a bigger role in Bannerlord. That's something I'm actually quite excited for, is the economy. Because a lot of the time, you'll see these, like, I don't even care about my villages being raided. I care a little bit now that we're kind of small. Because, so basically, if you guys don't know, how army size works in this game for your vassals, for lords, what they do is they... Will you join my cause? No. What happens is it goes through a number of factors, and that includes, I think it includes charisma, but since you can't level up lords, that doesn't really matter. I think that's a factor. I'm not entirely sure, though. Essentially has to do with renown in the prosperity of the fiefs that you give a lord, or that a lord has. So, what that means is if you give a lord 3 villages, but they're all rich, he might be more powerful than a lord who has 5 villages, but they're all garbage. And this doesn't really mean too much. It's mostly just a numbers thing, just how many, you know, you have a castle, okay, you got, over 100 soldiers, you got a village, you have no troops. You know, it doesn't really matter that much in Warband. But in Bannerlord, the idea is that they're going to have this sort of prosperity and stuff affect everything a lot more. And that should, as far as I understand, go into things like prices for foods and equipment in a kingdom that's in war and is having its trade disrupted, to just the prosperity of fiefs. So as far as I can deduce, that'll have the effect of... God, we're just lighting these guys up. Jeez, man, I should move my infantry up a little bit. And of course I lined up my troops on the damn wrong side. My horsemen, I mean. Alright, we're just charged. We're lighting these idiots up. Yeah, this is gross. What effect this should have is that you're going to end up seeing a lot more... are they charging? They're about to be. Yeah, they're charging. What this is going to end up doing is that this is going to make it so when a, you know, faction with, like, let's say our old faction, the purple faction on the map right now, they're a massive faction. Even if they have every damn village in their faction, let's say they're at war with the entire map, you know, and even if they have every freaking village in the whole nation looted, it doesn't even really matter to them because the effect is pretty minimal in this game. So what's going to have happening is that they're just going to keep powering through because they got so many freaking towns and castles. They're just still going to be this massive, unstoppable force. Well, despite, you know, all of their villagers being killed, that's, you know, stopping the flow of goods to the markets and the towns, and it's causing, you know, it's just freezing the economy of the region. Doesn't really matter too much in Mount & Blade Warband in the original. But in Bannerlord, that should actually have a big effect on the economy, and you can actually see giant nations like that actually get really hurt from that sort of thing. Which is something I'm really looking forward to if they can do it right. Because that would make it possible. I don't know if it would affect garrison numbers. I doubt it would. I'd actually be a little upset if it did. I'm assuming garrisons just war. Oh, we have companions in us that can be leveled up. Or have more stats put into them. I'm sure garrisons will work the same as they do in this game. I don't know about that. You know, I don't have any proof behind that. But I'm just going to assume that's going to be the case. I don't know why I'm putting persuasion on this character. It doesn't really make any sense. But assuming that the economy would get really hurt in that mod, or in Bannerlord, in our situation, you know, if that would work in this game, we could possibly see a real chance of taking out a larger faction if you just keep winning battles and we just keep letting our, you know, our lords roam kind of free in their lands, killing their farmers and raiding their villages. Because even if we don't have enough troops to go and destroy their castles, if we can just keep weakening their economy to the point in which their lords can't actually raise any troops because they have no money, that would be really, really awesome. That'd add a huge, like, layer to the game. Unfortunately, I don't know, you know, actually I want power draw. I don't think that will happen, like, ever. You know, this mod, no matter how much you raid their villages and stuff. But hopefully in Bannerlord that'll be a thing. So I've rambled on long enough. Thank you for sticking with me, if you have. If you found it interesting, I'm glad. I tend to ramble a lot, in case you haven't noticed. So I'm hoping that maybe someone found that a little interesting. As interesting as I did, at least. I'm going to recruit a few more troops, just ones that I can. We actually have a lot of money here sitting in the treasury. I think it's about 35 grand or something. So I'm going to be taking most of it out. That was actually 40 grand. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we'll be taking a fair bit of it out. Pretty successful episode, actually. We were able to kill a lot of enemy lords. Before I forget, I'll go put this lord back. I think we got 3 new lords or 4 more lords in prison this episode. Actually, wait, one of them may have been from the last episode. I just put them in the prison, this one. But yeah, we have a lot of their lords in chains right now, and they're not asking for any ransoms. I wouldn't mind ending the war right now if he wanted peace. In fact, we can go kind of ask our marshal how the AI might think of how the war's going. If we go over how's the war. Okay, so we're not overwhelmingly defeating them, it seems. At least the AI doesn't seem to think we are. I think we are. Because, you know, we've only gained territory and we just keep kicking their asses, but our faction is definitely hurting. We don't have many lords that can actually properly field an army at the moment, which is disconcerting. But I don't think I'm ready to go and attack any one of their castles quite yet. We could, maybe if I take out... I might wait until they assemble another army and I defeat that army first, but if we make ourselves marshal, we could definitely take one of these 2 castles. Because they both only have about 400 troops in them each. For some reason it's not giving me them, even though we just passed by recently. This is just doing that purpose. I remember at least... Oh, no, actually, both these guys had about 400 troops in them each. So I'm pretty sure, with the help of just a few more lords, maybe the 3 of our lords that can actually field an army of above 100 troops, we could probably take at least one of those castles. So until then, I'll see you guys all next time.